In this video, I'll be attempting to build a giant yo-yo to take with me to the World Yo-Yo Contest. Why am I taking this challenge? Well, I've kept a little secret from you, and it's time to reveal it. Let me give you a little context. Recently, I announced the launch of my new yo-yo brand, Yo-Yo Champion. Our first exclusive yo-yo was the Super G, a revived version of my first ever signature yo-yo I created when I was 15. I pre-released it at this year's US Nationals, and it was an instant hit. Next was the online release, and players around the world are loving it. But the Super G actually wasn't the first step. There's a different secret yo-yo I started developing first, the Super G's counterpart. Let me explain. See, the Super G is fully aluminum. This is the standard for modern high-end yo-yos. Next, there's bimetal, an aluminum body with stainless steel rims to enhance power and spin time. And the newest trend is adding a third material, plastic, to enhance the width, open up more possibilities for weight distribution, and create a unique feel with the yo-yo. These yo-yos are a lot more expensive though, and I'm not convinced that 3 materials is actually necessary for what I'm looking for. So how about just removing the aluminum entirely, keeping the lightness and width benefit of the plastic, and adding a ton of steel to the rims? That would be a force to be reckoned with. And that's where my secret yo-yo comes in. The GeForce, a super wide stainless steel and polycarbonate hybrid design. Something no other yo-yo brand has done before. Making the body of the yo-yo super wide while keeping it as light as possible and putting the weight only where it's needed for the most extreme level of performance and feel. It's definitely a risk, but when the samples came in, I knew I had created something special. I've been waiting for this for months. Let's go get them. Woo! We're here. I actually can't wait for this. Where is it? Oh, this is the box. I thought it would be hilarious to put it in this giant beat up box. So I'm sure the actual box is in this one. This is gonna take way too long, so we're just gonna... Is the yo-yo even in here? It has to be. Thing is about getting samples is you don't really know what the yo-yo is gonna feel like. We have a general idea based off of where we place the weight in the design, how much steel we put on the rims, like the width and everything. All of that gives us an idea, but you can never really tell until you actually play with the yo-yo. So as excited as I am to open these, I'm also kind of nervous. If something is wrong with the yo-yo, that's not gonna be good. And the moment I finally saw the yo-yo with my own eyes for the first time, I couldn't believe how incredible it looked. But the real question is, does it play as special as I was hoping? The time has come. The first throw. Is it smooth? Ooh, yes, let's go. I was really worried that it might not be smooth just because of how powerful this design is, how little weight there is in the whole yo-yo, and how much weight we centered out toward the rim. I was also slightly worried about kickback, but this one, it does not. Oh my goodness, dude. This thing actually feels... Bruh. Look at that, dude. Horizontal test. Oh, it makes it so easy to hit everything. It's crazy because the yo-yo feels a lot lighter than what I'm used to playing with, but at the same time, like, it doesn't feel like you're gonna lose control, and that's the problem I have with light yo-yos usually. But this one, it's a feeling that I haven't really experienced with any other yo-yo before. This is like light and powerful and in control all at the same time, and I didn't even think that was possible. Wow, I am really proud of this. Look at how easy the horizontal seasick is. Ready? Bro, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Oh. The yo-yo weighs 69 grams. There's no way. This yo-yo, it feels like it weighs 63. It feels so light and fast on the string. At first, I was kind of feeling like maybe it was too light, but then the more I played with it, the more I felt like it was just in control the whole time. So I feel like I may have found some sort of magic balance. So, what about the giant yo-yo? Well, the GeForce is releasing at the World Yo-Yo Contest here in Prague this week, but I don't want it to be like any other yo-yo release. This is the first time the World Yo-Yo Contest is being held in Prague since 2014 when I became world champion for the first time. So this is a big moment for me, you know? I want to make a splash. I want to make it big. And that is when I had the idea. What if I made a giant version of the GeForce for the official launch? Well, in order to do so, I knew I'd need some help. This is Hans, a legendary yo-yo performer and designer known for his innovation. Hans is responsible for most of the revolutionary ideas in yo-yo design over the last 2 decades. If anyone can help me make this yo-yo, it's him. Okay, Hans, if I wanted to 3D print a giant yo-yo, first of all, would it be possible? And second, how big could we make it?
I think we can do it. It's not easy, it's difficult. And I think we can get it pretty big. Let me show you.
Well, I had no idea. Hans had already been to work scaling up the yo-yo from the moment I messaged him that morning. A 4 times larger, exact scale model of the GeForce, ready to be 3D printed. Hans, how long is this gonna take to print?
If I was to take a guess, make an estimate, this could take days. More than 48 hours.
Oh, okay, it's gonna take a while. Next step, we gotta make a giant yo-yo string. So I have some supplies here, and fun fact that you may not have known about me. When I was about 12 years old, I used to make yo-yo string and I sold it on the internet. So now, 17 years later, we're making some string. If you don't know how to make yo-yo string, this is gonna act as a little tutorial. First things first, we gotta get our thread. Nice thick thread. We're gonna tie this in a knot. Once we have that tied, now from here, we're gonna take this thread and we need another hook on the other end here. So we're gonna bring this all the way over. It's gonna be a long string for our giant yo-yo to our other hook and wrapping it around there. Now we'll continue it back and continue wrapping the string around both hooks until you get it half as thick as you want the finished string. Then we're basically going to cut this, tie a knot here again. Here's what is the fun part. We start twisting. We have to get it twisted enough to where when we fold it over in the next step, it twists back on itself. It's doing the DNA, look. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so cool. We're gonna take this and bend it. Now we're gonna connect this. Tie the last knot on the hook and then twist the drill in the opposite direction so the string twists back on itself. Now we'll tie the slip knot. And here it is. Oh, this one's good. Okay, this string is really cool. It's the same thing as a normal string, but just giant. I can just imagine the giant yo-yo flinging around on the end of this thing. For the next 48 hours, the 3D printer went to work, building the first half of the giant yo-yo from the ground up. It is 2 days later, and we are back to see, hopefully this yo-yo is done. I think it should be. We're gonna go straight to the printers, baby. Oh, no way, dude. I knew exactly the size it would be, but I didn't expect it to look like this. Dude, look at that. Okay, so here's the regular yo-yo, right? And now, look at that, dude. What the heck, dude? Let's clean this bad boy up and wait another 2 days until we get the next half. It's been another 48 hours, so that means the second half of the yo-yo should be done. We're back at Yo-Yo Factory and we can start the next step of the yo-yo, which is the prep and paint. And I brought a special guest to help me out today. Emily has not seen the yo-yo at all yet. So what are you expecting?
I have no idea.
Oh, the second half of the yo-yo is ready. They're done. Look how cool they look. To assemble the yo-yo, we also have a few 3D printed yo-yo parts, like this giant bearing, giant axle, giant response pads, and of course the giant string that we also made. Don't look yet. Say hi to the camera.
Where is it?
Don't move. Don't open your eyes yet.
That is so cool. It's so smooth, it looks so real.
Have you ever seen a yo-yo string that big?
No. Whoa.
So here's the normal size bearing, and there's the giant one. Look at the difference. Nice, it's a yo-yo hat. Step 1 was to sand the yo-yo down fully to get rid of all surface imperfections.
This is a workout.
You can see the yo-yo starting to smooth out, and it took a few hours of sanding to get it smooth enough.
Ready for the next
We're ready for paint, baby. Before putting the primer on, we assembled it for the first time so we could hang it from a string in order to spray it. And of course I had to test it to see how it worked. That is a huge yo-yo, dude.
Is this the biggest yo-yo you've ever played with?
Yes. The giant GeForce. Gonna wind it up.
How long is that string?
Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, look, I dinged it. Dude. Oh! Okay, I gotta stop before I break it. Let's go paint this thing.
So we don't know how we're gonna paint it.
Nope.
So we've gotta be creative.
And the yo-yo will just dangle right here and we'll just... much. My makeshift painting station was complete. Let's get after it. I haven't done too much spray painting in my life. I laid on a few coats of primer until the yo-yo was fully covered. Then, once it dried, we sanded it down to smooth again. This is where we got today. How do you feel?
I'm very interested to see how the rest of the process is gonna go.
This is where it's gonna get exciting, but this is also where I could totally ruin the yo-yo. I decided it would be best to paint one side at a time, so I prepped it and went back to my painting station to start attacking it with white paint. After a few layers, it was fully coated. I let it cure for a day and took it home to wet sand it smooth again. This allowed me to see all the places that didn't have enough paint, so I could go back the next day and finish the job. Woo, we're done. It's looking pretty solid. Now we're just gonna let it dry for final assembly. Let's go. The yo-yo has cured. Oh my goodness. First, let's put one of the pads in. So just like that. Look at that, dude. It's got the response pad in it. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's get our giant bearing. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's all done up. Okay, let's wind it up. This is epic. And here it is, the GeForce and the giant GeForce. The GeForce will be available for early release at the Yo-Yo Champion booth at Worlds and will drop worldwide on yoyochampion.com August 22nd.